As we know, is almost here. There are a lot of changes coming as well, including to your IRA in the coming new year. The question this morning, though, is how can you maximize your contributions and really take advantage of all the changes that are out there as well? Certified Financial Planner Joe Bert's with us with the Certified Financial Group. Joe, hope you had a good Christmas. Good to see you again.
Good to be here.
The big question this morning, we know there are changes out there with limits and stuff. What do people need to know as we have these final few days of the year?
Well, first, what you want to know is what the changes are. And one of the key things is that there's a new what's called a MIRA. This is President Obama suggested this. It's MYRA, MIRA, and it's a simple retirement plan that you can do through your employer. Put 25 bucks in, $5 a paycheck. The money will accumulate for you without being taxed. You can always take your principal out without a penalty, and the money is going to go into the government bond fund. Unfortunately, the yield on that is only about 1.5%. You're not going to get rich on it, but it's what do we call a starter savings retirement plan. So this is going to take effect January 1st. Got to come through your employer.
And increased limits also on 401k, which a lot of people talk about.
Yeah, this is great, particularly for those of us that are over the age of 50. It's called a catch-up. They've increased it by up to $1,000 more. So now, if you put in a total of $18,000, which is the maximum for you at your age, the catch-up is now $6,000. So you have a total of $24,000 you can slam into your 401k, get a tax deduction for it. That's a couple $1,000 a month. I encourage every listener to maximize your contribution to your 401k because that's the silver bullet for retirement.
It's great for people that have waited too. Now they can catch up a little bit,
we call it the catch-up.
Which is why they call it that.
Right.
Social Security payments as well, a little higher there.
Yeah, you're going to get another 1.3%, or I'm sorry, 1.7% more in your Social Security payment. But the amount that it's subject to taxation on Social Security, if you're still working, is going up by $1,500. So if the maximum is $118,500 is subject to Social Security tax of 6.2%. But if you're getting Social Security, you're going to get a little bit of a boost.
People think the end of the year, and for so many different things, that they can have these advantages. What about tax credits? Anything that needs to be on the top of your mind?
This is really key, and I think a lot of people miss on this. It's called a saver's tax credit. In fact, if you put money into an IRA, depending on what your income is, the government's going to guarantee you a return on your money of anywhere from 10 to 50% in form of a tax credit. Now, a tax credit is a lot better than a tax deduction because it's a direct reduction of any tax that you owe, or you can get money back from the government. So I encourage our viewers to Google Saver's Tax Credit. Get all the information on it. Put your money in your IRA, put money in your 401k, and the government's going to give you money to do it.
It's a great idea. Curious, do you see more people coming in after the first of the year that say we want to get our finances in order?
It's like going to the gym, you know. got to give it. This is the year we're going to do it, honey. And I encourage everybody to do that because, once again, if you don't plan for your retirement, you're not going to have one.
And hopefully they stick with you longer than the gym as well.
Yeah, they do. They do.
That's good to know.
Once they see what they can do and we put the fear behind them, you get enthused about it and do it.
All right, good stuff. Always good to see you, Joe.
Thank you, Ryan.